I told myself that I would be okay, that I could learn to live another way. I smiled whenever someone asked about you, but every smile was something I had to do. I tried to bury all the things we knew, but every road kept leading back to you. I gave my heart 1,000 reasons why. Still every night I wonder why you said goodbye. I try to run, I try to hide, I try to leave the past behind. But when the silence filled the room, I felt the ache come back too soon. I couldn't let go, even when you walked away. I couldn't let go, even when love had changed. I held on to the promises we made beneath the stars. I held on to the memories that still live in my heart. You were the dream I couldn't lose, the love I couldn't stop holding to. I knew that we were over, but I couldn't let go. There were days I thought I had moved on, then one little memory proved me wrong. A familiar song would bring you back, and suddenly I was falling through the cracks. I wondered if you ever missed me too, or if forgetting me was easy for you. I wished I could erase what we became, but every tear still whispered out your name. I try to breathe through all the pain, I try to love myself again, but every time I close my eyes, I saw the life we left behind. I couldn't let go, even when you walked away. I couldn't let go, even when love had changed. I held on to the promises we made beneath the stars. I held on to the memories that still live in my heart. You were the dream I couldn't lose, the love I couldn't stop holding to. I knew that we were over, but I couldn't let go. Maybe someday I'll understand why forever slipped right through my hands. Maybe someday I won't feel this pain when someone softly speaks your name. But tonight I'm still somewhere between the life we had and what could have been. And though I know I have to move on, a part of me still waits for your love. I couldn't let go, even when you walked away. I couldn't let go, even when you stopped saying my name. I held on to every memory, every promise, every tear. I held on because losing you was my greatest fear. You were the love I couldn't lose, the one I never wanted to choose. A life without forever, a life without you. I know the story has to end, but my heart can't comprehend how something I loved so deeply could simply disappear. I wake up with your memory still resting on my mind, like every little piece of us was never left behind. I tell myself tomorrow will finally they set me free. But when the morning finds me, you're still all I can see. I know you're not coming back, I know I should let go, but my heart keeps holding on to something I don't know. I keep waiting anyway, even though you're far away. I keep believing you'll return, though every hope begins to fade. I keep whispering your name through every lonely silent day. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm wrong, but I keep waiting anyway. I walk through places we once knew, and everything feels changed. The laughter that we shared before still echoes in my pain. I wonder if you miss me when the night gets cold and long, or if you found another life where I no longer belong. I know I can't force your heart, I know love can't make you stay, but some part of me still hopes you'll find your way someday. I keep waiting anyway, even though you're far away. I keep believing you'll return, though every hope begins to fade. I keep whispering your name through every lonely silent day. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm wrong, but I keep waiting anyway. Maybe someday you'll stop looking for a sign that you still care. Maybe someday this empty feeling won't follow everywhere. Maybe I'll learn that letting go doesn't mean I didn't love. But tonight I'm still here wishing for the one I can't give up. If you came back tomorrow, I don't know what I'd say. Would I run into your arms or be too afraid? I only know one truth tonight, one thing I can't explain. No matter how much it hurts me, I still wait for you the same. I keep waiting anyway, even though you're far away. I keep believing you'll return, though every hope begins to fade. I keep holding on to us, though we're slowly slipping your way. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm wrong, but I keep waiting anyway. I told myself that I could let you go. I smiled when people asked if I was okay. I said your memory no longer hurt, but every night my heart gave me away. Learn to laugh with a broken soul. I learned to breathe through every ache. I held the sadness deep inside, pretending I was strong for your sake. I can hide behind a smile, I can say I'm doing fine, but when the silence fills the room, your memory still crosses my mind. My tears never lie, they tell the truth I can't deny. Every drop carries your goodbye, every tear remembers why. I can say I don't need you, I can swear that I've moved on, but when these tears fall from my eyes, they prove my heart is still holding on. My tears never lie, they speak when words can't survive, no matter how hard I try to hide. My tears never lie. There are nights I almost believe that I'm finally learning to be free. Then something brings me back again to the love you left inside of me. I wish I could erase those stains, the promises we couldn't keep. I wish my heart could understand why losing you still cuts so deep. I can pretend you're just a memory, I can tell myself I'm alright, but every time I close my eyes, I still feel you in the quiet night. My tears never lie, they tell the truth I can't deny. Every drop carries your goodbye, every tear remembers why. I can say I don't need you, I can swear that I've moved on, but when these tears fall from my eyes, they prove my heart is still holding on. My tears never lie, they speak when words can't survive, no matter how hard I try to hide. My tears never lie. Maybe one day I won't break when I hear the memories of your voice. Maybe one day I'll forgive my heart for still missing you by choice. Until that day, I'll let them fall. I won't pretend I'm made of strong. If loving you was my deepest wound, then these tears are all I've known. My tears never lie, they tell the truth beneath my eyes. Every drop still calls your name, every tear remembers our goodbye. I can tell the world I'm stronger, I can say that I survived, but when the sadness reaches me, my tears reveal what's still alive. My tears never lie, I smile when everyone is watching. I say I'm fine when I'm not okay. I hide the tears behind my laughter and let the pain fade in the yesterday. They see me standing, they see me breathing, but they don't see what I hide inside. I keep pretending I don't need saving, while something in me slowly dies. I've been screaming without a sound. I've been falling where no one knows. I wish somebody could look at me and see the hurt I never showed. No one hears my heart when it cries. No one sees the tears in my eyes. I keep breaking underneath this smile. I've been hurting for such a long, long while. I give my love, I give my all, but when I need you, no one's there at all. So I whisper your name into the night. No one hears my heart tonight. There are words I never say out loud, too many feelings I can't explain. I carry every broken promise like a scar that still remembers pain. I tried so hard to keep us together. I gave you everything I had, but you walked away without looking back and left me wondering what I did so bad. I've been screaming without a sound. I've been drowning in my tears. I wish somebody could hold me close and tell me I don't have to fear. No one hears my heart when it cries. No one sees the tears in my eyes. I keep breaking underneath this smile. I've been hurting for such a long, long while. I give my love, I give my all, but when I need you, no one's there at all. So I whisper your name into the night. No one hears my heart tonight. Maybe one day I'll stop pretending. Maybe one day I'll let it show. All the sadness I've been hiding from the world I will never know. If you could hear the words I'm feeling, you know how much I've tried. I'm not asking you to fix me, I just don't wanna hurt alone tonight. No one hears my heart when it cries. No one sees the tears in my eyes. I'm still fighting just to survive. I lost so deeply, I lost so much. Now I'm learning how to live without your touch. If my tears could speak tonight, they would tell you how I tried. But the world keeps moving on somehow, while my heart is breaking now. I smile when people ask me if I'm finally doing fine. I tell them I've forgotten you, then hide the truth inside. But when the world grows quiet and I'm left here on my own, all the feelings I kept buried come rushing through my bones. Nobody knows how much it hurts. Nobody sees me fall. I learned to hide my sadness behind a smile for all. I'm still crying in silence, still breaking when no one's around, still holding all these memories that I can't lay down. I tell the world I'm stronger, still crying in silence, still missing you inside. There are moments when I wonder if you ever think of me, if the love we had together still means anything to you. I remember all the laughter, all the promises we made. Now they're only pieces of a life that slowly slipped away. I wish I could stop remembering, I wish my heart could rest, but every time I try to heal, the pain returns again. I'm still crying in silence, still breaking when no one's around, still holding all these memories that I can't lay down. I tell the world I'm stronger, I tell myself I'm fine, but every night I lose my courage and tears fall from my eyes. I'm still crying in silence, still missing you inside. Maybe one day I'll wake up and your memory won't hurt. Maybe I'll finally forgive the way we fell apart. Maybe these tears will dry up, maybe I'll learn to breathe. But tonight I'm just a woman missing what we used to be. I don't cry because I'm weak, I cry because I cared. I gave you every part of me, and somehow you disappeared. I wish I could tell somebody how much I miss those days, but the words stay locked inside me while my tears say everything. I'm still crying in silence, still breaking when no one's around, still carrying this sadness that I can't put down. I tell the world I'm stronger, I tell myself I'm fine, but every night the memories come back and cross my mind. I'm still crying in silence, still missing you inside. And though I say I've let you go, my heart still asks me why. We were two hearts learning how to trust, holding on because we thought we must. Every little promise felt so real, every word was something I could feel. But underneath the sweetest memories, there were cracks we couldn't learn to see. I tried to hold us through the rain, but love can't hurt when it carries too much pain. I felt you slipping through my hands, no matter how hard I tried to understand. We were reaching for forever, but forever couldn't stay. We had a love too fragile to survive, too easily broken by the tears we cried. I gave you every piece of me, but some things aren't meant to be. We were beautiful for a little while, I still remember every tender smile. I wish I you ever hoped to see. We made a world inside our little dreams, but nothing lasted like it seemed. Then slowly we became strangers, two people standing miles apart. I kept believing we could save it while you were letting go of my heart. I felt you slipping through my hands, no matter how hard I tried to understand. We were reaching for forever, but forever couldn't stay. We had a love too fragile to survive, too easily broken by the tears we cried. I gave you every piece of me, but some things are meant to be. We were beautiful for a little while. I still remember every tender smile. I wish our hearts had learned to stay, but our love was too fragile to find a way. Maybe we loved each other too softly. Maybe we were scared to feel too much. Maybe every wound between us needed more than words and touch. If I could go back to the beginning, I'd still choose you somehow. Even knowing how it ended, I'd love you just as deeply now. We had a love too fragile to survive, but for a moment we were truly alive. I gave you everything I knew, and somehow I still remember you. We were beautiful for a little while, even through the tears you made me smile. And though our story fades away, I'll always miss the love we couldn't save. I gave you every part of me, every dream I thought we'd share. I held your hand through every storm, believing you would always care. I ignored the little warnings, I forgave the words that broke me. I kept telling my heart to stay, even when you stopped choosing me. I kept loving through the tears, kept believing through the fear. I thought love could make us whole, but I was losing more and more. I loved you until it hurt, until my tears became my words. I gave you everything I had, you gave me reasons to feel sad. I loved you more than I love myself, put all my dreams upon the shelf. I stayed when I should've walked away, I broke a little more each day. I loved you until it hurt. Now I know what love was worth. I remember all the promises, the ones you swore would never fade. I believed we'd make it through, but forever slowly slipped away. I became afraid of losing you, so I lost myself instead. I kept holding on to us while you were letting go ahead. I kept waiting for a change, kept forgiving all the pain. Every time you pulled away, I found another reason to I won't let it hurt forever. Held your hand through every season, believe we'd make it through somehow. I gave you all my faith and feelings, but I couldn't reach you then or now. We used to dream beneath the moonlight, making promises we never break. But little by little something changed, and I watched our forever fade away. I tried to hold on tighter, I tried to make you stay, but love can't live forever when one heart walks away. Love slipped through my hands like rain falling through my fingers. I tried to make it last, but nothing could make it linger. I gave you all I had, I gave you every part of me, but love slipped through my hands, and now you're just a memory. I still remember all the laughter, the way you made my sadness disappear. We thought we'd have forever after, but forever never made it here. I searched for answers in the silence, wondering where we went wrong. Maybe we were holding on to something that had already been gone too long. I tried to hold on tighter, I begged my heart to stay, but sometimes loving someone means watching them walk away. Love slipped through my hands like rain falling through my fingers. I tried to make it last, but nothing could make it linger. I gave you all I had, I gave you every part of me, but love slipped through my hands, and now you're just a memory. If I could turn back all the moments, I'd hold you closer than before. I'd tell you every word I swallowed. I never leave your side anymore, but life doesn't give us second chances for every tear we cried. So I'll carry what we had with me, even though you said goodbye. Love slipped through my hands like a dream I couldn't capture. I tried to make it last, I tried to hold our future. You were everything I wanted, everything I couldn't keep. Love slipped through my hands, now you're the ache I cannot leave. I gave you every piece of me, every dream I held inside. I thought your arms would be the place where all my fears could hide. I believed the words you whispered, I believed we'd make it through. But somewhere between forever, I started losing you. I tried to hold us together when you were letting go. I kept believing in forever while you already knew. Love was never enough, no matter how hard I tried. I gave you all of my heart, but you still walked away that night. I gave you tears, gave you trust, gave you everything I could touch. Maybe we were meant to break, 'cause love was never enough. I remember all the promises, the ones you swore were true. You said we'd never become strangers, you said I'd always have you. But promises can disappear when two hearts stop beating close. And sometimes what we fight to save is already lost. I blame myself for every silence, for every time you changed. I kept searching for an answer that would never come my way. Love was never enough, no matter how hard I tried. I gave you all of my heart, but you still walked away that night. I gave you tears, gave you trust, gave you everything I could touch. Maybe we were meant to break, 'cause love was never enough. If loving you could save us, we'd still be standing here. If tears could change tomorrow, I'd have nothing left to fear. But I can't make you choose me, I can't make you stay. Sometimes the deepest kind of love still can't stop goodbye. And now I miss the way you held me, how I miss the life we knew. But I can't keep breaking myself just to keep believing in you. Maybe one day I'll understand why we had to end this way. Maybe letting go is loving what we couldn't make it stay. Love was never enough, though I gave you all I had. I gave you every reason to make the good times last. I gave you tears, gave you trust, gave you everything I could touch. And now I'm learning to let go, 'cause love was never enough. I wake up to a different kind of morning. The sunlight doesn't feel as warm as before. The room is quiet, but my heart is restless, like something beautiful walked out the door. I hear the rain against the window, and somehow it reminds me of your touch. I never knew that losing someone could make the world feel empty this much. I keep pretending I'm alright, but tears still find me every night. I tell myself that I can change, but deep inside, nothing feels the same without you. keep searching for the girl I used to be, but nothing feels the same without you here with me. I walk through places we once loved together, and memories rise with every step I take. I see the dreams we built between us and wonder how they vanished in a day. There are words I never got to tell you. There are tears I never let you see. If I could have one more moment, I'd ask you not to leave me. I tried to make a brand new start, but your absence follows every part. I tell myself I'll be okay, yet missing you won't fade away. Nothing feels the same without you. Every little thing reminds me of what we knew. The colors have faded, the laughter feels strange. I smile for the world, but inside I've changed. I thought time would heal the space you left, but every day I miss you more than the rest. I keep searching for the girl I used to be. Maybe someday I'll stop asking why. Maybe someday these tears will dry. Maybe I'll learn to love again without comparing every heart to when you were the reason I believed that forever could be real. Now I'm learning how to breathe with a wound that no one sees. Nothing feels the same without you. I still remember everything we used to do. The nights feel longer, the days feel cold. I'm learning how to live with what I can't hold. I gave you my dreams, I gave you my trust. Now all that's left is memories of us. And even if tomorrow brings a different way, a part of me will miss you every day. I may learn to smile, I may learn to change, but after losing you, nothing feels the same. I still remember how we started. Two hearts afraid to fall too deep. You made me believe in forever. You gave me promises to keep. We laughed beneath the open sky. We dreamed about the years ahead. I never thought that one day our beautiful beginning would end. Now every memory feels closer, every moment feels brand new. I keep searching through yesterday for the girl I was with you. I'm still missing our stories, still wishing we could turn back time, still holding on to every moment it without warning, but it never really left me. There were days we felt unbreakable, like nothing could tear us apart. You knew the things I never told you. You understood my fragile heart. But somewhere between our dreams, we slowly lost the way. And all the words we left unspoken became the reason you couldn't stay. I tried to change the ending, I tried to make you see that even after everything, you still meant the world to me. I'm still missing our stories, still wishing we could turn back time, still holding on to every moment when your heart was close to mine. I'm still missing the laughter, still missing the way we used to be. A story ended without warning, but it never really left me. Maybe we were only a chapter, maybe we were never meant to last. But how can I forget a love that made me feel alive like that? If I could have one more moment, I'd hold you and never let go. I'd tell you all the things I couldn't, the words you never got to know. I'm still missing our stories, still wishing you were here tonight, still remembering the promises we believed would last for life. I'm still missing the laughter, still missing the dreams we made, even though our story ended. The memories will never fade. We used to talk about forever, like nothing could go wrong. We built our little world together, believing we'd be strong. I never saw the distance coming, never felt the change. One day you were beside me, the next everything was strange. I searched for where we lost our way, for something I could mend. But some stories start with forever and still arrive at an end. This is the end we never expected, the goodbye we never saw. We thought our love was something lasting, something worth fighting for. Now I'm standing in the silence, trying to understand. How did the future we imagined disappear from our hands? This is the end we never expected, the ending of our dreams. We were supposed to last forever, but forever wasn't meant to be. I still remember how you held me when I was falling apart. You made me feel like I was safe inside your loving arms. I never thought those tender moments would become memories. I never thought the one I loved would become a stranger to me. I could learn to love, maybe we were meant to hurt, so I could rise above. But I still wish I could return to the beginning of our days, before the promises were broken, before we lost our way. I don't hate you for leaving, I don't blame you anymore. I'm just grieving for the future I thought we were living for. There are tears I cannot hide, there are memories I can't erase, and somewhere deep inside me I still miss your embrace. This is the end we never expected, the goodbye we never planned. We thought we'd grow old together, with forever in